And judging from those responses, the theme is staying active and engaged, either by being enthusiastic about life, not sulking, as we've sort of mentioned before too. And speaking of enthusiastic, we have Sister Margaret with us from Marian Manor. Thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome.
If you could, maybe just talk a little bit about Marian Manor for those who might not know, and give us a little background on the wonderful place it is.
Marian Manor moved into South Boston in 1954 when the County Hospital moved to Dorchester. We have been in the same site since then, and we are flourishing. We're doing very well. We have short-term, long-term, and we have assisted living. The residents come to us from hospitals, homes, or other facilities that either they were not happy there or they just wanted to be in a Catholic environment, that we have daily Mass every day.
Tell us a little bit about the residents, and we were talking with some of them too, and about how important it is to be enthusiastic and to have that kind of attitude in wherever they go. But what do you see in your journeys through Marian Manor, and what kind of atmosphere did you encompass there?
Well, we feel that the residents at Marian Manor are on their way to heaven, and we try to make that road as pleasant and fulfillment as we can do. And a lot of the residents, whether they're Catholic or other religions, join us at Mass. We have the Rosary, we have the sacraments, and I think that's a big part of the residents' lives. And because they've grown up with that in their age group. And it's very difficult not to be able to get to church, or not to be able to get to the sacraments, or not to have anybody around them to pray with them and to support them in their last days.
And talk about that presence of the Carmelites there for the residents as they are sort of taking on this new stage in their life. What's it like to have that and have that spiritual presence for them?
I think the residents come to Marian Manor because of the sisters, and I think that they know that we live there with them. We have our separate convent, but we live right on the premises with them, and I think that's a great support to them. And they know they're not alone, and they know that if anything is going to go wrong or anything, we're there to help them and support them in their time of need.
And I know too, when we were coming through that video beforehand, and people talking about being enthusiastic too, how important, or what are some of the ways that you try to make the atmosphere a very joyful one there for the people that are there? I know there must be some activities as well. And
we have
like
activities going on all day long. We have Mass at 10:30 in the morning, and then after Mass, a few days a week, we have exercises for them. Then we have coffee
Do you
hour.
lead them in the exercises, Sister?
Pardon me?
Do you lead them in the exercises?
No, I don't. no, Father, I don't. No, we have the activity girls. That's not my forte.
But you could join
We
it if
join
you
them.
wanted.
We join them, and we have parties for them, and we have horse racing, we have bowling, we have different variety of parties, and then we have Boston College. At least once a year, they do a prom setting. Okay. They set up the whole Carmel Hall auditorium as a prom setting, and they bring all the food. The residents get gowns, and the men get dressed up, and they have a king and queen of the prom. So that's a big hit. And then we have pet therapy. We allow pet therapy into the homes. And we have, they have to be on leashes, though. The dogs have to be on leashes.
That's important.
Yes, very. Then there's different, for different occasions, different parties. They have a New Year's Eve party, but all our hours are not midnight.
Yeah.
hours of all. And then we do the Holy Week services, and we do confessions and all the spiritual aspects.
Yeah. And maybe if you could speak on taking care of the residents as well, and touching on mind, body, and soul, sort of encompassing all while the residents are there, and then, as you said, on their next journey.
Yeah, we have the residents are all on nursing floors. We have staff, nurses. We have doctors that come in. We have nurses' aides, dietary aides, housekeepers, and all of them are part of their living of the residents. Some of them feel that they own the staff.
Mm-hmm.
They feel that it's their staff. So that's all right too. We let them think that. But they're well taken care of. And we also have the doctors come in or on call. So that's in place.
Okay.
And then we have x-rays and whatever else we need to come into the home.
Great.
We try not to send them out if we don't really have to.
Okay. All right. We're going to ask you if you don't mind staying for another segment. We're going to come up a little late. Maybe we'll touch on a little bit about the Carmelites and their charism when we come up our next segment. But